Now let's get straight into our communities. We are going to Gomoa Senior High Technical School, and since this establishment has been up for 30 years, it has never seen any facelift, and it's actually weighing down on the teachers and students. I can imagine how they actually feel teaching in an establishment that has been, built for about 30 years and never seen renovation. A facelift.
How can you stay in your house without?
You understand? So inadequate dormitories for both boys and girls, allowing about 50 students sleep in 25-bed capacity room. This is a lot. Well, we have a report on that. Let us check out the report and then we come back to talk about it and see if we can talk to the right people that will help us know what exactly is happening and how we can solve this problem.
Established in 1991, Gomoa Senior High Technical School has seen little to major infrastructural development over the past 3 decades. Projects initiated as far back as 2013, including new dormitories and an administration block, remain incomplete. Of particular concern is the girls' dormitory. More than 800 female students depend on a woefully inadequate 5-seater washroom, creating an environment ripe for the spread of infections, according to the school authorities.
Recently, I'm the only house mistress living on campus for over 800 girls. Most of our girls are without beds. They sleep on the floor, they sleep on trunks and chop boxes, and we are over congested.
The boys' dormitory is also incomplete and lacks adequate space to accommodate students.
Basically, each dormitory is to take a maximum of 24 students. But here lies the case, we have more than 50 students accommodated in a single dormitory. We have given the name Sardine Dome because of how sardines are packed.
These infrastructural deficiencies are taking a toll on students' welfare and disrupting academic activities.
We lack chairs to sit on them. Sometimes you go to some classes and students perch, which makes the academic work very difficult.
The lab that we have, the chemistry, the physics, and the applied, we don't have enough equipment. So we are made to do everything learn theoretically without any practical.
Only 6 out of the 105 teachers reside on campus. The headmaster and the majority of the staff commute from nearby towns like Swedro and Ankamu, making effective supervision of students a major challenge. George Okran, the headmaster, has appealed to the government and philanthropic organizations for urgent assistance.
Our students are finding it a challenge. Some of them will stay here 2-3 days not getting a car because of the road. That has been a major thing that we are praying that the government will make sure that the road is well fixed.
Traditional leaders in the Rampong have expressed disappointment at what they see as long-standing neglect. The school, which now has a student population of over 3,000, continues to struggle with the same issues that have plagued it for years.
No compound no water home was a mamma.
Amid these hardships, the school recently celebrated a notable achievement. Its all-female debate team won the 68th Independence Day Senior High School debate competition. The team members shared their journey and triumph with ChannelOne News.
It wasn't an easy task, but with hard work and determination, we won the trophy. I would encourage every woman out there that they should be assertive, they should be encouraged, they should speak out.
School authorities remain optimistic that resolving these long-standing challenges could significantly improve academic outcomes.
Of the quality of teachers we have here and the material, the staff that we are giving them, 2025 result is going to be very fantastic.
We have a lot of potentials in our school, but the only thing that deters people from coming here is our road.
Meanwhile, the Ghana Education Service acknowledges that Gomoa Senior High Technical School is not alone. Kwesi Davis, the coordinator for senior high education in the Gomoa West District, told ChannelOne News that all 6 senior high schools in the district are grappling with similar problems and require immediate intervention.
It's not too different from what we have in Mozano and then college. In fact, the truth is that college, I wish the team will visit there. They have major challenges.
Wow, that's very unfortunate. But you know, one thing I also saw in the video is in as much as they are going through this sort of issue, it's uncomfortable to sleep in, it's uncomfortable to learn in, but the kids are still doing well in class.
Yeah, so imagine the kids are getting the best of things, and it tells you that they are going to do better. But join us live or via phone is George Okran, who is the headmaster for the Gomoa Senior High Technical School. Hello, sir. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
I trust you are doing well.
By grace, we are managing.
As the headmaster of this institution, I want to find out from you, what are the pressing needs of the school?
Thank you very much. I'll go straight to the point. Because in fact, our needs are enormous. They are uncountable, but I believe that we cannot get all of them at a go. And so, currently, as you saw on the video, we have the dormitories that are about 90% complete. And we are hoping that the government will come to our aid so that those dormitories for the girls will be completed. We also have that of the boys. We have only one dormitory for the boys, all the boys that we have in the school. And that one is also about 70% complete. In fact, all these dormitories are in use because we don't have one, and that is what we have. So we have managed to use those dormitories for the boys and the girls. And there are a lot that we need. Infrastructure-wise, when you come to the school, we need dining hall. Since the school's establishment, we don't have the dining hall. Our kitchen is also one of the areas that we are praying that authorities will look into. The school population is 3,061, comprising girls of 1,693 girls and 1,368 boys. And with all this, we do not have baths. We have 33 seated baths that was supplied to us during the NDC era, and that has been the bath that we are using. And the students, if they are going for a trip, we normally have to hire a buses from other areas, and then at times we solicit assistance from the sister schools around to help us. The most intriguing part of it has to do with our girls who strive hard to get a trophy for the school. Currently, there is the 8th Independence debate that was held. The school took the first position, but all the buses that we went with, we have to get them from the sister schools and hire ones in addition, because the school doesn't have. And the girls were also the champions for the nation during the girls' debate and speech that was conducted a year ago, that is 2024, the whole Ghana. And so we are doing well, but we don't have the facilities. Furniture, if we want to talk about it, we will talk, that will take almost all our time. Now, out of 3,061 students, what we have here is woefully inadequate. It's less than 1,400. And so most of them have to sit in twos and threes so that they can listen to their teachers. But we are not prepared because we are always trying to go by the vision of the school. The school vision is empowering and inspiring learners for lifelong excellence.
Well, Mr. Okran, if you say you are not perturbed, I think that you would have to be worried about this situation, because without the needed infrastructure, the students will not be really will not excel like they are. They are supposed to do better than they are doing now. But I want to find out from you: have you been able to lay your complaint in front of the authorities, i.e., the Education Ministry, the Ghana Education Service, or the authority that be? Are they aware of these problems?
Yes, we have done that. We have written a number of letters to the district chief executive, the district assembly. We have informed the board. We have our MP is aware of this. We have written to get fund. The regional directorates of GES, they are all aware of that. And so we are hoping that now the new constitution of the board of the get fund, listening from your station, will come to our aid.
So with this, when did you have this communication with the authorities? Is it recently or it's been done long ago?
Oh, not long ago. We have done that of the long ago that we are talking about, and recently too we have written to them. And so it's so correct. So correct.
All right. So how are teachers actually managing in these conditions, especially with the classroom spaces, the resources, and also the issues with accommodation? How do the teachers manage? And from the reports, only about six, let me not say only, about six teachers have actually resigned. So did they actually resign because of the condition of the place?
No, we don't have 6 teachers who have resigned. We have 6 teachers who are residing in the campus.
Oh, residing. Okay, right,
yes,
right.
They are staying there. Out of 112 tutors that we have,
right,
only 6 are on campus. So it means that we don't have the bungalows to even accommodate the teachers to take very good care of our students.
Right.
So that is why I initially stated that our challenges are enormous. But we believe that your good listeners, the philanthropists, the non-governmental organizations, opinion leaders within our confines and elsewhere will come to our aid.
Right. And if maybe they come to your aid, what's your immediate infrastructure priority right now, if it ever happens?
Right now, dormitory, the girls' dormitory, and the boys' dormitory, which are ranging from 70 or 80 to 95% complete. If that one is done for us, we will be highly appreciated. Then the school also does not have the administrative board. The one started long ago that has been stored for that period. If that one too is completed, we will be highly appreciated.
Right.
We need a philanthropist to also buy cars for us.
You made
the
mention.
headmaster is using the family car to run for the school. That is why I said we are managing.
You made mention of the school's administration block that has been abandoned. How many projects have been abandoned in the school and why?
The projects that have been abandoned, the 2 dormitories of the girls, for the girls, 1 dormitory for the boys, administrative block that have been abandoned. As for the why, that is why I find it difficult, very challenging to say why they have, the contractors have stopped coming to the site. But I believe that
have you not followed up yourself?
The answers to your questions are obvious.
But have you not followed up yourself as the headmaster of the school?
Oh, I have done that, and it's still continuing. We are following. We are followed up to get funds. You know, these projects are initiated by the get fund. And so we write through the authorities and still give them the copy. So they have.
Wow. You also made mention of the fact that the road to the school is very bad or it's in a deplorable state, and some students stay on campus for 2-3 days without going home. Are they day students? And if yes, what has been the plan for the road? Have you followed up on that as well?
No, the road we have discussed it with the district chief executive, and we believe that something will be done about it. And it's true because when we vacate and students are to live on campus, I'm talking about the borders. Up for the day students, they believe is that the day students are staying with their parents and commuting from home to school. So when school closes, we don't have much control over them. But for the borders, we always make sure that the last students get to the parents before we even get to our bedrooms. And that is the challenge that we have about our road. Because the road is not all that good, the drivers are not plying the road frequently. And so when we vacate, it becomes a challenge for the institution, because we cannot also not leave the students to stay on campus without taking care of them. So currently what we have planned is that we arrange with buses from Swedru and discuss with the parents so that those buses come and then take them to their destination. So for the meantime, this is what the school is doing.
I believe you have first-year students in your school. Before they came, I want to find out from you, has enrollment increased recently when the first years came in?
Our enrollment stays around 1,000. That is Form 2s, we have 1,088, Form 3, 1,046, and the current Form 1s, we have 927. Actually, we make provision for 1,200.
Oh, okay.
But we had 927 students.
Right.
And I think it's good. It stays around that, and that is better.
I mean, the numbers are quite overwhelming if you hear it, especially with everything that is going on. So how are you managing, especially with the 6 teachers? How are the 6 teachers managing and, trying to help them?
So what we have done is that we have other teachers that are staying around the Rampart Dentra. And what we have done as a management of the institution is that we have talked to our students. In fact, let just a bit and talk about the culture of the school. The culture of the school says that we must make sure that our students are given the needed environment and giving them the needed tuition that will make them fit into the society. So with this core mandate and the culture that is staying in the background of every decision that we take, the teachers have made it a point that they will come around in the evening and then support those 6 teachers, and then when prep is over, then they leave. So we have the timetable for that, and my teachers are fantastic. I believe that God, in His own wisdom, fashioned them and brought them to the school to help the situation. So I salute all my teachers and non-teaching staff. God bless all of them for helping us.
Well,
and some of them, when school closes at 3:30, they don't go. They stay around to take care. They will be in the staff common room, the small staff common room that we have. They stay there and make sure that the environment is conducive for teaching and learning, as well as students taking their private studies after schooling, after classes. Yes.
Well,
so
it tells you that
teachers are doing well.
It tells you that your teachers are committed and they want urgent action taken. Per your timelines, how soon should the benevolent individuals or organization come to your aid? And 2, government's action on this?
How soon is now? As we speak now, the benevolent, my phones are ready. And when the call comes, we'll give them direction. Soon is now. For the government, we are also praying hard that the government will see to whatever you have given out to the public to see and then come to our aid. I know government is doing a lot for the country, but we are praying that this school is also one of the schools in the country, and the government's eye is on our school, and the eye must come directly within this month or 2 or within a year. The improvement of the infrastructure must come to reality.
Rightly so. Thank you so much, George Ukraine. We are grateful for your time. He is the headmaster of Gomoa Senior High Technical School. We are much grateful for joining us on this show. And Chris, I like it when headmasters come out to talk, to tell us what the situation is. We the reporters, we can go there far the report, but when we hear it from the horse's own mouth, then we can tell how serious the situation is. So from what the headmaster has said, he's told us everything and whatever is needed for the school to give of its best, and also for the teaching and learning in the school to go on well. But some of them are afraid for fear of victimization.
I know.
But if you're able to come out and get things set, see, believe you me, people will be getting in touch with him very soon to get the situation addressed.
Right.
If not old students, it's going to be the government
True.
or benevolent individuals or the MC or DC of the area. Education minister is going to take up this cause and address the concerns.
Yeah, because these are actually very serious concerns. And when we speak about education quality, it's not just about textbooks or the teachers or quality of teachers that you have. The environment also matters. I mean, no child should be should be forced to sleep like a sardine and then, or on the floor and then expected to perform their best the next day, honestly.
So I think that this is the best a headmaster can give out to its school, championing the cause that the situation or the narrative in the school changes.